Hello and welcome back. As you can see, I'm in my another glamorous office, also known as my bedroom. Just back. Yesterday I was filming with Bottrill down at the wind tunnel. We used a Mercedes wind tunnel, which was super cool. Really nice being there. Also with Drag to Zero. I've had a haircut since then, as you can see. That's why I obviously look so much younger. Tested quite a lot of stuff. He tested the bottle down the jersey. That's obviously everyone is doing that this season in triathlon, bottle or camelback. So we tested that, saw what it was worth. That was very interesting. Tested some positions, different helmets. Yeah, so really cool to gather a load of data, meet Drag to Zero, test some front ends as well. I got loads of content. This is how the day went. Enjoy.
Today we're here with Drag to Zero. We're going to be testing out like their new bars. Obviously my goal for next year, I want to be doing some racing as well, so just want to get like this new sustainable position that's like it's going to help with like power transfer and then help me like aerodynamically. So we're just going to go through a process really. Initially we're going to test like my initial baseline, which we know that works quite well. But then I want to leave here with like a position that's more sustainable. I haven't got to chase like pushing the aerodynamic position as much. And then we're just going to go through a series of then, once we've got like this new bar, which is the, it's a 0.44 and then 0.66. One's UCI specific, the other one's going to be more, it's like aimed more at like the triathlon market. And then we'll end up with like this new position with you know, like a set bar with a set degree and a set length. And then we're going to go through a process of testing like some new aero helmets and stuff. So hopefully we'll leave here with like a more powerful and more aerodynamic position really that I can utilise for racing next year.
What's made for you?
Yeah, what I feel like, the thing is, I can still drop my head like really low.
Yes.
So I can get like my head in, so if I come too high here,
yeah,
I don't think I can.
No, you can't, no.
But if I can get in a position that, you know, like I can keep my hip open and I'm not loading here, do you know what I mean?
Okay.
How I feel like when I'm on like the turbo trainer is, I almost like want to be, it's almost, I don't know, keeping this angle low, but probably like trying to keep high here.
Yeah.
But then,
And that's where maybe the other bar could come in.
Yeah.
To try.
But I always feel really, like, I always feel, you know, like, I like riding like
Yes.
that.
That reach, I mean, it's not extreme.
No, it's 86,
No.
that is. But it's kind of because it's a shorter bike, then obviously.
Yes. But
yeah.
you see, yeah, okay.
Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Extended that was just all that bike in there is I came up to 25.
Yes.
But what I have found is I don't think I can get my head in as low. So it'd be good, you know, like,
Try that.
Done like the second run, we kind of going back to like the old position, we're down at like 0.182 now. So at my best in this winter I was like down at like 0.175. Like each tunnel's going to vary, but what we always find like with the Mercedes tunnel is kind of like the accuracy is, it generally translates into like the real world. Where I found it with like the other tunnels is the CDA can come out lower, but the CDA in the real world is a lot higher. So I'm happy with that one. It feels like I can sustain that, just retrain the body to get back into it. So test 3 coming up.
Very, very consistent, very stable. Everything all right? Happy?
Yeah.
See, the base CDI is around 0.19. That's off. I don't know what you kind of get in outdoors. What you're expecting?
Yeah, it always comes out around. Something. On the dual carriage down in like 0.16s. But that's on the dual carriage.
It used to be like
0.175.
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah. But that's like with the long, that's what I always find is it's like that.
Going and you start was quicker.
Yeah. Yeah, that one was, we just tried some new hand grips. Yeah, not as fast for me, so we're going back to the high stack now, and we've gained a little bit in reach. But I found we're on a 25-degree shim here. I just found that I could relax my shoulder. For the purpose of all of this is, we want an aero position, but I've had that many injuries over the years that I kind of need to be able to sustain this a lot easier. So, run 4 coming up. Let's see how this one. The numbers all tell us. It's quite easy to hold it. That's what we find. Even when we went like super aggressive there, it was really easy to hold like on like the shoulders. I feel like the weight of the bar, so the weight of the shoulder is actually going through like the bar, so I can drop my shoulders into it like really well. So see what the numbers say.
It's about 5 watts faster.
Okay.
And then if you, with your head sort of closing the gap, it was around 10 watts faster. But obviously maybe not sustainable.
But with that pole, like, I think Like, what would be interesting with that? I feel, because I feel like all the weight's going directly down the pole, you know, like the pad. If I could, it'd be interesting to know if that was wider. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
And I can see.
Yeah.
Because I reckon I can train my body to hold that. This next test is we've gone a bit shorter on the reach for the shifter, and then we brought the toe back in because we found like going wider just wasn't as quick. So we just want to rerun this, make sure it's sustainable, and then we're going to move on to the 0.66 bar. Is that right? 0.66? Yeah. One of the key things that a lot of triathletes are doing at the minute, and there's a lot of speculation about the camelback, or what I'm seeing a lot of triathletes is they're using like a bottle, using it with ice as well, so they're shoving it down like the chest. It's really interesting, the story behind this is actually Simon, who we've got here today. Initially, he was kind of the guy that innovated the camelback like down the chest. It was actually used for like Tony Martin for a while, then a number of athletes. I remember riding in the National 10, and there was just a variation in like testing, wasn't there? I think the gain on me was around like 4 watts. I remember once we made it that big, I think we got it was like a gain of like 6 watts, but it was actually that big I couldn't get like my head into place. So I think there's always a trade-off with that type of thing. So today we're going to test what a lot of triathletes are doing, and that's the bottle down the chest, and we'll see what form of game that gives us. Yeah, you can feel it, like especially on like a skin suit, it pushes into your chest like quite a bit. Obviously on the tri-suit you'll have like a bit more movement, so it's going to be interesting to see, is it a hack or is it a gain? Let's see. And the art of all of this is having like repeatability. Like obviously we're in like this Formula 1 wind tunnel now, so the accuracy of this is like, unbelievable, you know, like this, you're not going to beat the accuracy of the Mercedes wind tunnel, so let's find out what he does.
Moment of truth. Moment of truth.
So yeah, we're going to get the moment of truth in a minute. You can definitely feel like the flow with the bottle, like it reacts like differently around the chest.
Well, there you go, Matt. The results are exactly the same as they were 12 years ago. 4 watts.
4 watts. There you go. Created 12 years ago in the wind tunnel. 4 watts.
Although we did use bubble wrap that time, and now it's a bottle. So.
I think the interesting thing would actually be about like using a bottle or even like a camelback. Obviously, if you get like the movement in it. So, and then just how people feel it. You know, like the compression against the chest, like on the skin suit, it feels a lot different. You can definitely feel like if somebody knows about like aero, you can feel like the air reacting like differently around like your chest. So, yeah.
To be honest, I've found that with people. Everybody says raise about his helmet, and I've found other people that have tested it, and it's been disappointing.
Good to know. So HJC leading the way. We've got Cash Mistral now in large. So we'll see like what this does. Obviously a big helmet of choice for a lot of people. The next one. Conclusion of the day, what we found is that it just makes holding the setup is so much easier. Very adjustable in terms of the reach that we've got with this, like this. For me, bike fitting, it's just going to be so easy to fit. Also dead easy to detach, you know, like for travelling, that's a big concern. Because what I found is with bike backs Allen, which a lot of triathletes have got, if this reach goes over 86 centimetres, then you can't get it in the bike box, you've got to take the pole out. So it's going to be very adjustable for people to take the pole out, which is what everybody wants. We've very adaptable in terms of the pad width, the adjustability. But coming back to my setup, then we've got 15-degree shim. We're going to end up on 0.66 bar, and the HJC helmet is kind of coming out the fastest. So, and I just feel like I've got a position whereby I can see down the road and I can transfer the power, and that's what aero testing is all about. It's not just having like one position that goes. Your CDO is like really low, and you've got like this really low head position you can't see. It's having a sustainable position that you can utilise out on the course, and I feel that's what we've got. So hands off to Simon and the crew here at Drag 20, over and out.